What do you reckon, guys? Should we go in? We've had enough, yeah? Okay, so it's the edge shed and I'm here. Where this goes in the video, I don't know if it doesn't get in. So it's just me, it's freezing, and I've got the kittens. Well, not the kitten, there you go. Now, I think you can see where my head process is going, can't you? Perhaps you can, I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you will. The cat and I decided that, look, yes, you seeing this? And are you seeing what's happening here? Yeah. Now I'm not certain whether this is going to work, but I like the idea of it. Obviously, we're not having spats, right? So we're not having any spats, okay? So we haven't got the spats. So without any spats, I think we're going to have to work some things out. But look, the lines are pretty good, although that is tapering off. But I mean, if I was the worst case scenario, if I was to bring this up, right, I've got a patch in a piece of the bottom, which I could be a piece of strengthening bar. I've got two of these, and they're both in about the same nice condition. You see, at the back, if the people, if they must be watching this, and I've said I'm going to use a B post and C post here, then you will see that that will end, hopefully, on the side of my C post. And then I've just got to do a wheel arch piece. And I'm hoping, upon hope, that this will do. This is a bit of inspiration I had earlier today, so I'm trying to move that back out of the way. I'm sort of trying. Right. Okay, so I had an idea, right? And when I was doing this, obviously I've got a bit of old Jag sill there, so I'm going to use that, replace that top of the sills, do it to the back, tee it off, finish it off, and with the help of the steel down there, box it off, and that's my job for today. That and the radius hole cups. Now, what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm sort of hoping, and I don't know whether it's going to work, but basically the Jaguar has obviously come sloped down, right? Now obviously I want to go straight, but out there I do have that original swoop of the wheel arch lip, which could, as a sort of indent, be let in to there. So, while they haven't got a wheel arch lip on them, the end result, hopefully, may keep that swerve. So coming from there, I'm going to try come down, right? So I'll do that, give it a little thing, and then obviously the back, well. Oh, guys, I watched a lot of Lou Peter when I was a kid. I didn't, actually, that's a lie. But if I had a little bit of paper and some sticky paper and a couple of shampoo boxes, before you know it, you could build yourself a Jaguar this. So, get hating in the comments. Get telling me what an idiot and how bad it is. Start telling me that it's no good and it'll never work and it's a death trap. But guess what? As I said, it's my death trap. I think it looks good. Anyway, we'll come back to it when you know a bit more maybe. So like I said, at the moment I'm going to go after the ends of them sills. Ends of them sills and box that, and I'm going to plate that to the sill, and I'm going to do there, because the radius arms, well you can see down there, look, radius arm there is not in line. It's going to come here somewhere, I have a horrible feeling. It's going to come closer to the end of this box section, so I think maybe I'm going to plate it off there, maybe come forward, plate it off there, and then do it back. This is going to come from here. I'm going to finish this off anyway. So yeah, try to get that transmission tunnel chopped out down and welded up. I think I want to go up on the ramp when it's not good, but obviously I want to get the idea of this, but without these two bits of steel to give me the level here. I'm a bit stuck how much I can do. So I'm not going to go crazy. What I'm going to do is I'd love to test it. I want to test it, but I think the eagle-eyed people will see that this, I've got a lot of wasted space here because I need to come down quite a way and then come round. So I'm either have to come up and then come up round, but obviously I need the width because of the van doors. So this is going to get a little bit crazy here. I don't know. This is going to have to be. I think what I'm going to try do, and I'm going to try and get the main pillars sorted with what I'm going to have for my doors, and then depending on how much metal I've got, I'm then going to be able to see that whether I need to shorten it, because I could shorten it. I could shorten it by anything up to say 8 inches, I suppose, if I want to try and make it a little bit more. But I like the length of it. I do like the long length. And so, as I said, in theory, yeah. And I don't know whether we're going to stay with those wheels. They were just an idea. I mean, there's a set of BBS down on that XGS that would go on it. And there's also the wires, which is what I wanted on it. But I don't know. For the minute, I'm going to build it to take those. And then I'll probably regret it, because anything that's smaller, it's going to start looking stupid. So I don't know. Maybe I'll build it with tight wheel arches with these. And then if it does, the smaller ones are going to fit better. I don't know. That's something I hadn't really thought about. I know everyone's going to say, well, you should have thought about it. And I probably should. But I didn't. So, obviously by that statement there, you'll see that this is built very much on the fly from a few notes in the office at night. And, yeah. Okay, so I'll come back when we get something. Talk to you in a minute. Right, it's Ed, and it's over Friday, sometime in February 10th, I think. But anyway, thought I'd just mention this. It's like, hey. So, found a hinge, yeah. And obviously, ooh. Oh, can he? Well, no, he's let me down on the seal, but he's a good guy, so it's not his fault. So, I have to say that it's coming on pretty good. But I got a problem. I'm trying to use up all my old crap. I put the battery in there. It's going to be the battery box, in theory. So, and obviously I don't really want to use these stupid great 20-inch wheels, but I worked out that every 15 inches it goes in half an inch. So my theory was every 15 inches I'm going to come in half an inch. Now, the door's over there, and this, I'm one of those people, it's not easy for me to go, yeah, that'll work, and plan it all out. I tend to plan it as I'm going. So there could be some drastic shaping of those. They could be really pinned off. And then maybe I might have to put the side of that Mark II over there. It's like a dummy flare. But anyway, we'll see. I'm not going to go crazy. But obviously the actual idea is pretty good. I've left the boxes out. Now this is obviously the floor level for inside the van. That's the battery tray. I've reinforced this, which is the radius arm main. Obviously I've cut a few there for the other side. I've just haven't got the energy. And I thought, well, I'll see what it looks like. And obviously these wheels are they're very inset in, which is actually quite good for this, because look, they're up perfectly good. So I've got enough old sill left to do this side over there, but I'm out of box section. I haven't got enough to go to the back. I haven't got enough for the back, and obviously some of these things won't come out. I need some heat on them, so I've got to sort that out. But we'll see. These are going to be plated on the front with a piece that will match the shape of the door, and then the hinges for the doors will go onto here with some reinforcing gussets from inside. So effectively that's keeping this line all the way to the front, keeping that shape leaning in, keeping this pitch here for me to either put the plate on there inside or outside, or cover this and then plate it across. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. So we'll do that on the fly. Now obviously all the top box welding's done. There's some bits underneath it to be done, and it needs to go up in the air. But I don't really want to put it up in the air with these, because these haven't got any shocks in them, and the front one's only held by the rubber beam. So that's why he's sitting a bit high. So for the minute, I want to get this sorted out, which is what I want to do. Once I get this sorted, then I know roughly where I am. I can then drop all that heavy shit out of it again. And before I do it, I will weld the front up. But I want the front up at higher. And there's another problem with the front. It's not only do I need a cross beam for here, I also need a cross beam for the front folding. So I should have enough steel left out of my sheet. So I'm going to get him to fold me a cross member and some crow's feet, which I'll just literally I'll do. I think I've actually got some, so I think there's maybe a few original ones left. But we're not going to worry. We'll make some of those. What else? Obviously, the centre console will actually transfer tunnel is huge. There's a load of welding at the front to do all that in this inner wheel arch or whatever, but it's not big. It's just plating it. Found loads of sheet steel down in the other shed, down in the shed that no one's ever seen in. Another 3 cars in there as well. I just tripped over one of them. Anyway, so yeah. Why am I doing it? I don't know. Why am I? Because it's actually quite fun. I've got to try and use up all the crap I've got around. I've got bonnet hinges, I've got a dash, I think I've got panels, I've got a centre console. I'm obviously going to have to rob some bits out of the other one, but I want to get the other one back, so I may do a bit of a blinder here. What I might do is use the beam I've got under there in here, recon this beam, use this in the Mark 1, because the Mark 1 doesn't seem no one seems to want to help me with it. Or I'm going to have a look at the Mark 1 and see how bad the Mark 1 beam is, to be honest. But yeah, that's all been recon anyway. So I think there's new bushes in that one. Certainly this one's got new bushes, and so that one's got new bushes. And I don't really want to use power steering. I'm going to have, I'm not going to have, I won't mention that. I'm going to keep it original. No, I might put power steering in it. I don't know, we'll see. Possibly put same as the Mark 1 power steering. Like the original, with the stupid box leaks or... But anyway. Yeah, no, just really, like I said, that's it. She's in. She's looking good. And these are a little bit over the top, but you know, obviously, this is a massive inset, which is making it quite narrow. So I could come more if I didn't use these sorts of wheels. But I mean, I think I should leave it options, shouldn't I? I mean, they are hideous mania, what they are. They've got good tyres, look. Good tyres. But alright, bit of perishing, but nothing that a bit of, what they make used to say? Put some tyre black on. Yeah, we're not going to be going fast. If at all. If it ever goes, if I ever finish it. Who knows? The secret of the black magic box. You open this sort of Pandora's box, you don't know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. But anyway, so Friday, I'm running low on the, how do you say, I need to put a cross member in the back, and then I need to do something with these. And I've got these flappy bits which are annoying me. They're just lethal. I don't really need them because I'm doing them because I want to see if I can mimic that shape, so I can, when I lay the Peterlate over the top with some reinforcers in it, it should, I don't know, it should work maybe. And then I can cut these, when I do this I can cut this off properly, and then maybe just get those to be a nice shape. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, I did cut one of these for this side. This is supposed to go about here, look. So that's it, just like that. So it's going to go there. And then this should sit on top of it. That's what I'm hoping. But I'd like to put a cross member in, and I need to cut the end of this out, because the door is going to shut into this. So, and then I've got some rear braces to come back up. I've got to sort the fuel tank, which is up the drive anyway. And I didn't mention I'm going to have a tow bar. Don't know why, but I'm going to put a tow bar on. And then when I do the tow bar, I'm going to brace it back to there, and I'm going to brace that back to there, like I've done over there with a box. And I also found a prop shaft for it. So, for all the people who are watching, if there is, for the one person watching, if you are interested in this, then please click that little alert button and like, subscribe, make a comment. Don't cost you anything, and it helps the channel, and it helps with the algorithms, and it helps. It would help me. At least I know somebody was watching. Anyway, talk to you soon, guys. Follow me now. Talk to you later.